President, Very Reverend Monsignor Maxim Lawrence Nerona, Principal, Rev.Fr. Johnson L.Sequeira, Vice Principal, Mrs. Anita Thomas, Assistant Parish Priest, Vijay Church, Rev.Fr. Norman Matthias, PTEC Joint Secretary, Mrs. Gauri Baliga, Academic Coordinator Ms. Deepa D'Souza, Head Boy Aryan Pai, and Head Girl Kira Hansika Prasad. And my dear toppers of the year of the 10th standard and the 12th standard CBSE board exams, they are very proud and supporting parents and all the guests and students. I don't know whether they could come because of the holiday declared. Today I'll tell you, I am very much overwhelmed with feelings because I never expected this kind of felicitation for me. Maybe I deserve it because 20 years of my life I've spent here. It's in association with the Lourdes Central School. As I've already told, my children, Meghna, Samana, Ishana, are the alumni of this school. And we are all part of this family, of the Lourdes Central School family. Because most of the time, I remember during those days, we used to hang around. So much we used to hang around that we had made friends with the other parents and we used to chat, and finally in the assembly they used to announce, please the parents, please move out of the school. You'll be disturbing the assembly and the children. This was our state of life during the Lourdes period. We call it, even now the parents, we have formed an association and we call it the Lourdes Parents Association. We are still in touch and we are like an extended family. Today coming here was such a overwhelming feeling for me because as I entered, it's a different scene unfolding. The school looks so beautiful with the new infrastructure. Everything is new, but the soul is the same. I could see the beautiful smiles of my teachers. They may be my children's teachers, but what I feel is that the smile and that welcome that they have given me, it is like a homecoming for me. It has never been different from any other thing. Like you're like my family. And when I got the invitation from the school to become the chief guest, I was extremely excited, and that was a beautiful memory of my life. I told everybody, see, I'm going to the Lourdes Central School as a chief guest, and the first time actually in the Lourdes School, after all these years, I'm standing here on in this dais and speaking to all of you. It is very important, students. This part of life in your life in the student's face is very, very important. You have earned a lot. You have become a topper. That is because at a very young age, I'm sure you have been put the seed of thought that you have to aim high in life. This is the mantra which has unceasingly been repeated in your mind, for which you have given all your 100% of your dedication, determination and hard work to come to this level. We have a proverb, we have always been hearing of this: behind the success of every man is a woman. I would like to modify it today. I would say, behind the success of every student is a whole strong team or a battalion of the management, of the teachers, your parents. The whole society stands for you when you stand in this challenging role. And you have done, so it's not only about them, they have motivated you, they have guided you into this path, but you have done your best too, because now you are all called the Generation Z, Gen Z, isn't it? You belong to the Gen Z or the Gen Alpha? Alpha, I don't think so, because it ends by 2010. Okay? You all belong to that Gen Z. The Gen Z is that generation which is extremely digitally oriented. You are into the world of digital. So everything you think, whatever you think, it is based on the digital world. You want the best gadgets, you want the best computer, the best mobile phones, best headphones. That is what you want. When you can think about the best in the digital world and you try to upgrade it every now and then, you need to do it to yourself, because this is the best gadget God has given you. This is the best thing. So you need to understand what is your requirement. because today you have scored. You have scored extremely well, and we are very, very proud. And I can imagine being a mother. Once I was sitting there when my daughter was getting this felicitation award for being the topper. And I was overjoyed. I was overjoyed because the previous year, when I used to watch the other students come here on the stage, I had a dream in my heart. Yes, I would like to see my child once on the stage. And it is such a proud moment to see a child come here. This is the best that a child can give to the school that has nurtured and trained. You know the kind of hard work that the teachers and the scene that happens behind. I know they give remedial courses. They give every now and then they call the parents for the orientation. They give counseling to the parents as well as the students. They try to give the equal treatment even to the most intelligent as well as the mediocre students. So everybody is given equal treatment. Everybody gets the best course training here in the Lourdes Central School. And finally, it is up to you how you take it up. This is because of your aim in reaching high in life. See, as a student, you would be very much impressed by so many people around. The big doctors or the engineers or the athletes or the celebrities in the art field. So you will be having it in your mind. Yes, one day I want to become that. So this dreaming of your goal should start at a very young age. You know, our brain is a whole complicated system of manifestation. Now, what is this manifestation? It is nothing but realizing your dreams into the reality. Now, how does it happen? Just thinking, yeah, I want to become the Prime Minister of India. Just a simple thought, but your subconscious mind will say, no, where you will become the Prime Minister? You have that ability. So, for the manifestation to happen, you need to believe in yourself. Remember, you need to believe, yes, I have the potential, I can do it. Then, when you focus your energy and take action towards it, the whole network in the brain starts getting activated. It starts focusing towards that path. And that is called the reticular activating system in the brain. It is nothing but the pathway of nerves which get activated when you start desiring passionately about something. Who is the author of the book, The Alchemist? Can anybody say? The Alchemist. The famous book, The Alchemist, which is based on the fact that you can manifest your dreams into reality. Oh students, you need to read books. He is Paulo Coelho, the very famous author who has told that when you want something passionately in life, all the universe conspires to see that you will achieve it. Understand? अगर किसी चीज को शिद्दत से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने की कोशिश में लग जाती है. Now, where did you hear this? Have you heard this somewhere? Yeah, this is the effect of the digital world. They understand the scene, the visual scene. Yeah, who has told this? Yeah, they all know it is from Shah Rukh Khan from Om Shanti Om. And the real person who has quoted this is Paulo Coelho. Nobody remembers because this is the digital world. You do not have the time to read the books, but movie is something which is making an impression in your mind. But please remember, it may be from a movie, but it is the fact of life. You have to remember, you have to have that shiddat or the passion in your heart so that your dreams will become a reality. So you have your tendencies, you have scored such good marks, 90s, 80s, plus everything. Finally, what are you going to do with these marks? Where are you going to, what kind of course are you going to select? Is it been influenced by your parents or the society or your other previous senior friends? Who is going to inspire the next step that you are taking? Please don't look outwards. To aim high in life, you have to dive deep into your heart. In the heart, there is a small passion. The passion to do so many things. Just because you have scored good marks doesn't mean that you have to take medical, even though you're not interested. You have the passion to serve humanity, to take care of the people who are suffering in illness. You take up the course of medicine. But I happened to meet a person, a celebrity recently, She is doing very good in the glamour world. She was a topper in her 10th standard, 98%, and second PUC she scored 98%. In PCMB, she got a seat in the medical college. At the last minute, she decided, yes, I've scored good marks, but I'm not interested in anything. I'm interested in pursuing my art. And she chose that. And her parents supported. That is the best part of the journey. The parents supporting and understanding the child's needs and the passion is very important. You know what happens? If you pressurize your child into taking something he or she is not interested, finally he or she has to live in that future which is full of stress. As it is, life nowadays has become very challenging. You need to step one step ahead than your contemporaries. So if that child in the future has to live in that world where he is not interested at all, then very soon that spirit in itself will die. So life is a roller coaster ride, but you have to make it a joy ride by choosing the career of your passion. People have made wonders. See, there was an young boy in a very small town, not financially stable, but to support his family, he used to go in the cycle selling newspapers, but he didn't have any very sophisticated gadgets or any facilities. But you know what he had? He had a dream in his mind and a spark in his heart. So, and every book he read, every effort he made, he stepped closer to his dreams. And he happened to become the former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the most beloved president, ex-president of India. And he was called the Missile Man of India. He became a scientist. He was he had a very good rapport with the youngsters, and he used to inspire them. That kind of leader we want. The main thing that our country lacking is the good leadership. We need to have good leaders in the nation. I've seen, when I ask the youngsters, what do you want to become? What is your dream to become? Finally, what they say is, I want to become doctor, scientist, astronomer, a platter full of choices. But nobody till date, I haven't heard anybody say that I want to become a national leader. I want to become a politician. We need good politicians, educated politicians in the center or in the state, everywhere. Only then India will develop rapidly. That is what we want. So my children, they had kind of warned me, Amma, this is the age of Instagram. It's the age of the Instagram reels. The attention will not be more than 5 minutes. So don't keep your talk or the speech long. Just connect with the youngsters and come back. And before I end, I have a small suggestions for the parents. See, parents, what happens is, we have big dreams. This is how the software has been built into our system. We have big dreams. We want the children to do this, that. But now I feel that everybody is busy in life. Everybody is busy in life. So they have become very much goal-oriented. Learn to appreciate your children. Whatever scores, whatever marks they bring, just appreciate for their efforts that they are putting. Spend some time with them. When they're talking, don't have a mobile phone in your hand. Nowadays we see in the dining room, everybody will be having a mobile phone. I happened to read a book called The Origin by Dan Brown. So the next evolution of humans will be it is like collaborated with the machines. It is in combination with the machine, I can tell you, devices. Isn't it not? We are all connected to the phone. Here, in the ears, already connected. And the chips are inserted into our body. Who knows, later in our brains also, actually they are making a research to cure Alzheimer. They are inserting some chips into the brains. So very soon it is going to be man-machine era. AI has developed everything. Our life has become so easy. Nowadays they show even the dead people also animated, talking and all this stuff. Things are happening. Faces are morphed. It's been completely manipulated. I'll tell you, the life has become manipulated. So that doesn't mean that you have to forget about yourself, your natural capacity. Your brain is that gift from God. You can create wonders. You know, we don't use even 8-9% of our, we use only 8% of our capacity of the brain. This is what's said. The other percentage is untapped. So we need to be more natural. Use less of calculators, less of computer, learn, acquire more knowledge into introspecting. That is very much important. Communicate with people. That socializing has become very difficult for many of the students. This is what I've observed. The younger generation are more comfortable with the phone than with the actual people around. So please understand the limitations of even the drawbacks of the electronic world, the digital world. But I would like to congratulate here the Lourdes Central School, which is going in par with the digital world. Everything, ma'am, Anita Thomas ma'am, so beautifully she's explained how well things are changing in the Lourdes life. I was very happy to be updated that it has become more digital. Like everything has been digitalized, and the progress of the students has been digitalized, and what the teachers teach and the academics covered, everything is being digitalized here. And that is a very, very good sign that Lourdes is growing to that pinnacle of digitalization. But as a parent, I would like to encourage them into public communication amongst each other or with the parents, and lots of reading the actual books. This is what I would like to encourage all our youngsters to do that. So I wish you all the very best. See, because the journey has not completed. You've got achieved this top class in your exams, but it is yet to start. The picture to abhi baki hai. Lots of things you'll have to do. You don't think that you've got freedom. All these 2 years I have studied. Now happy, I'll go home and rest my whole life. No, the actual thing is going to start now. The actual training program, this 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, depending on what kind of course you're going to select, it is going to happen. You want a bright future? Please invest in this coming years. So I wish you all the best, and thanks to the whole management of the Lourdes Central School and the teachers and the staff and faculty. And I would like to acknowledge their guidance and the nurturing that they have given to my children and to the other students here. And I wish them may God keep them at peace and happy for the joy they have brought into our lives. Thank you very much.
Reach for the sky, you are the reason dreams can fly. Oh, Lourdes Central School. Oh, 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 oh. Lourdes Central School.